Hey guys, welcome back to my Bikini Prep Without Extremes series. So if you're new here, I'm Alyssa and I'm currently documenting my bikini competition prep, but I'm also sharing how I approach prep in a way that doesn't destroy my body, my metabolism, or my mindset. So just a quick little stat check. I'm 12 weeks out and I'm a bit ahead of schedule, so I'm going to keep everything the same. My calories are going to still be at 1350, cardio still 4 days at 33 minutes, weights are still at 4 days, my posing is still at 2 days, and my stretching is still at 2 days. So I really want to work more on thoracic rotation, but I'm sucking with the commitment to stretch at the moment. Last prep, I diligently stretched a minimum of 15 minutes every single night, and I don't really feel that it made much of a difference. So I need to kind of brainstorm on this one and see maybe a different way of doing it. So I'll report back when I figure that one out. Mindset, I'm still feeling good because I'm ahead of schedule. I'm actually thinking of trying to do a peak trial maybe next week to test it out. This is something I've never really gotten to do, as I always came in chasing to the end. I've always told my coaches this is what I wanted to do, but no fault to anyone, but I just never got the chance. So today let's talk about cardio. So most bikini competitors are doing hours of cardio every single day towards the end of their prep, 2 days most likely. But honestly, I think this can be avoided. So today I'm going to show you why I'm actually keeping my cardio pretty minimal this prep, and why I believe less cardio can sometimes produce better results. So I think a lot of women believe that the only way to get stage lean is by doing crazy amounts of cardio and starving yourself. And honestly, that's just not the approach I believe in. So today I want to talk about cardio with purpose, and why my cardio approach during prep is actually pretty minimalistic compared to what you might expect. So one of the biggest myths in bodybuilding, prep, and weight loss is that if you want to lose fat faster, you should just keep adding more cardio sessions, longer cardio sessions, higher intensity cardio. And yes, cardio does increase calorie burn, but there's a point where more is not better. So when competitors start to do a ton of cardio, a few things usually start happening. First, their recovery starts to suffer. So if you're doing intense training sessions and then stacking on tons of cardio on top of that, your body is constantly trying to recover. I remember I would have to put compression boots on my legs because my legs were just exhausted every single day. Second of all, your stress level goes up. So your body can only handle so much physical stress before hormones can start getting out of balance, and then your body just starts to try and protect itself, and you'll just stall. And third, workouts can start to suffer. And if you're prepping for bikini, your workouts are extremely important because that's what helps you maintain your shape. A lot of people think that prep is just about getting smaller or losing weight, but bikini isn't just about being skinny, it's also about having shape, balance, and muscle. If you want that round glutes, you want your shoulders that frame your physique, you want a tight waist. So the goal is not just for fat loss, the goal is fat loss while preserving as much muscle as possible. And when you overdo cardio, that's where you risk losing muscle and flattening out your physique. So when you're losing the fat, you're also gonna lose some muscle. So you don't want to depend on using your cardio to burn off all of this fat, because you're going to lose muscle in the meantime. So right now my cardio is pretty simple. I'm again doing 4 days a week, and each session right now is around 33 minutes, and most of the time it's just like an incline slow walk, really. It's kind of low impact, it's easy to recover from, and it still increases my calorie expenditure without beating my body. Sometimes I'll do light intervals, like a jog and then a walk, but it's just how I feel. It's nothing crazy, and it's not very often. It's more so if I need to get out some stress, I'll do it. The goal isn't to destroy myself or leave the gym exhausted. The goal is just to create a small calorie deficit while protecting my recovery and keeping on as much muscle as I can. So I'm not always saying it's going to be this low. I have my program mapped out, but it all depends on how my body responds. One thing I always tell my clients is that cardio is a tool. It's not the main driver of fat loss. Nutrition is the main driver. Strength training is what preserves the muscle, and cardio is just something we can add in strategically if needed. If you rely too heavily on cardio, a couple things happen. Your body can adapt to it quickly, which means your body becomes more efficient and burns fewer calories doing it. And you can also create fatigue that starts impacting the parts of prep that actually matter more. So for me, I really like focusing on efficiency instead of extremes. So I'd rather do a small amount of cardio consistently while keeping my energy high for my lifts. That way my workouts stay strong, my muscles stay full, and I'm constantly not feeling drained. Because honestly, if you've ever done extreme prep before, you know what that feels like. You're doing like hours of cardio, your workouts are terrible, and mentally you're just burnt out. So I did my off season a little bit different this time. So I'm starting my prep at a good place. I feel it's more sustainable. I also think that there's a mind piece here that's really important. A lot of people use cardio as punishment. So like if they eat something off plan, they do extra cardio. Or if they miss a workout, they add more cardio. But that's not a healthy relationship with training. Cardio shouldn't be a punishment. It should be intentional, just another tool to support your goals. If you're currently dieting or trying to lean out, here are a few things I recommend. First, focus on daily movement before structured cardio. Like sometimes just increasing your steps can make a huge difference. And then second, start with the least amount of cardio needed to see progress. And third, always prioritize your strength training. Your muscles is what shapes your physique. So that's my current cardio approach during prep. It's simple and it's intentional and it's not extreme. Again, as prep progresses, things might adjust slightly depending on how my body responds. And I guess we will see what happens, and maybe my philosophy may need to change, but right now this is what it is. If you like this video and want to follow the rest of my prep journey, make sure you subscribe. And if you're someone who's been stuck in that cycle of extreme dieting and endless cardio, this series is really for you, because getting lean shouldn't mean destroying your body in the process. If you're watching this and thinking, I've been doing way more cardio than this and still feel stuck, I get it. A lot of women think the answer is just keep adding more, but at a certain point, it actually just starts working against you. That's where having a structured plan changes everything. So inside of my coaching, I take the guesswork out of it for you. You know when to add cardio, when to pull back, how to train to actually shape your body, and how to get lean without feeling exhausted all the time. So if you're ready to stop spinning your wheels and start seeing real progress, you can apply for coaching or reach out to me on IG, and I'd love to help you. I will see you next week. We're going to talk about nutrition without obsession. This one will probably get a lot of hate. We'll see how that goes.